Welcome, tribe, to your 30-minute yoga express flow. This is probably one of my favorite flows. We are going to start, as always, do some type of mobility, go for a run, maybe bust out 100 burpees, because this is going to be going right into the movement and then into the flow. So starting off in downward facing dog, hands shoulder width apart, feet hip width apart, upside down letter V. We're going to get right into the movement, coming onto the tips of the toes, look towards your belly and really make a deep, long wave into upward facing dog. Option to look up at the end if you don't have any neck issues. As you exhale, tuck, curl, round back. We have two more. Rolling through. You can start to inhale right about here. Keep your weight forward. As you exhale, just like scoop the belly, tippy toes are gonna work. Push back. You can have a little protraction at the top of the shoulder blades. And last one, we're gonna roll through it. Just feel the tip toes, feel the back. Arms are like pillars, because you are a statue at this point. As you exhale, tuck back toes. And on the last one, as always, we're gonna hold it just for about 2 breaths for you to feel. You can rotate biceps outward, keep the shoulders down the back, keep looking forward, press the hips downward towards the mat. Pubic bone is pressing towards the earth. As you exhale, tuck toes, downward facing dog. We're going for a little balance, and then there will be a challenge at the end of this. So move your left hand to the side, go on the fingertips. The trick is to keep your weight towards the inside edge of your left leg. Lift up. As lower down. So press down into the left big toe, sending more weight towards the inside edge. One more, inhale, exhale. Last one, inhale. We're not gonna hold for 2 breaths, but we're just gonna touch the foot. Left hand down, take a big inhale here. Exhale, you're gonna work through what I call Spider-Man, Spider-Woman. As you exhale, plant the foot outside the hand, turn the foot and reaching back. Plant the palm, reverse. So you're gonna step back into 3-legged dog. Inhale, as you exhale, articulate through, coming through that Spider-Man, Spider-Woman position. Plant the foot, inhale as you reach the arm up, exhale as you reach back. Plant hand, inhale, exhale. Plant the foot, inhale, exhale. Last one, inhale, 3-legged dog. Leg is long, arms are strong, that rhymed. As you exhale, articulate through. I'm scooping right about when I get to my shoulder, planting the foot. This foot, gotta turn out. About 90 degrees, and then just reach back. Option to really touch for the back of the inner thigh. As you exhale, come back through, just like so. Plant the palms, all good. Drop the knee, big inhale here. Go to the top of the foot, exhale, reaching back. I'm threading outside the hand. As you inhale, option 2, just touch the foot. Release, inhale, exhale. This is your second one. Inhale, reaching up, expand the body. Option to touch foot as you exhale. So I'm not hanging on for a long time, just kind of working through that. Inhale, reaching back. Right leg is nice and straight. Exhale, swoop it, scoop it, reach it, and then see if you can just grab the foot, catching the dragon's tail, as it were. Inhale. Exhale. That's the last one. Now we're gonna hold for 2 breaths. Just dip the hips. Your right hamstring should be getting a nice stretch, balancing on the knee and posting with the left hand and right big toe. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, now catch the dragon's tail. And if you can't catch the tail, don't worry about it. It's all good. You can just marinate and reach back. There's a pressure point here you can press into. Opening the chest, take a big inhale. As you exhale, just release it. Plant the right palm. I'm going to turn foot, so you're going to turn foot as well. like so, coming into a forward fold type situation. The right hand is right in the middle of the nose. Inhale, reaching up with the left. Exhale, left hand to right palm, top of it. Option to do an elbow, by the way, right? If you feel like the thoracic rotation is limited, that's okay. That means you're just gonna stop at the elbow, maybe here. If you're reaching up, just make sure your hips stay relatively square, which is challenging to do in this pose. Last one, best one. You can stamp down with the big toe, send the weight forward. Inhale. Visualize your shoulders being stacked. One more inhale. Exhale, drop it on down. This is just a transition, so we're just going to transition through, coming into Skandasana, breathing into the body. On your movements, when you're going to exhale, so inhale as you rotate towards the left foot. Hands will stay planted this time. Exhale as you come into reverse Skandasana. Inhale, back to Skandasana. Exhale, reverse. So left foot, 90 degree. Outside edge of right foot. Opening up the hip. This one feels amazing. I'm telling you, this is one of my favorite flows, I think. So hamstring stretching. As you exhale, just rotate. Inhale. Last one, we're just going to hold the hamstring stretch for a moment. This is Skandasana, because it's a scandalous pose. No, it's Skandasana. Or, you know, if you are in a martial art, this could be considered a wushu type move. Rotate body. So just keep the hands planted. I like using the hands to set yourself up. So left foot's going to rotate out. Outside edge of right foot feels, this one does feel fantastic. I can hang out here for another 1 second. Come back to center. Left hand on inner thigh. Look forward. Big inhale. As you exhale, send the leg through. You're going to keep left foot planted. Right leg is out. Just like so. And you're going to work with the left hand to and fro. Plant the right palm. Take a big inhale, reaching up. I want you to go the ball of the left foot. So really open up. Send the hip up towards the ceiling as you exhale, reaching forward. Grabbing foot, big toe. You can bend the knee if you need to. Inhale, I'm just working through this. All the way up. As you exhale, reach it, grab it. Ooh, this feels great. This is also a prep for a pistol squat. But we're not working out right now, we're stretching. So take a big inhale. And I want you to pandiculate, so I want you to contract and then, like a cat, release. Reaching forward, squeezing, a little bit of a contraction. All right, here's our fourth one, so we're gonna hold for 2 breaths just to feel it. Don't forget about the ball of the left foot like I did. Shoulders are stacked, hips are pressed up. This is a really beautiful shape. Embrace it, embody it. Take a big inhale. As you exhale, drop it on down. Just reaching for the foot, being here for 2 breaths. Option to, you know, your right hand wants to join the party. It's like, hey, I can reach too. And again, if you need to bend the knee, not like Jon Snow, but if you need to bend the knee, bend the knees. That's fantastic as well. Whatever you need to do to access the stretch. Drop it on back. Keep this figure, okay? We're gonna inhale, rock back, exhale, inhale, exhale for 1. Just like so, inhale. So ride that exhale the entire wave. Deflating, inhale. Brings you up. Exhale will encourage gravity to help. Inhale. Last one. Exhale. You're gonna hold here. Just make sure, one, is that you look up at the ceiling. I have a tendency to look towards the camera, but that's okay. Make sure the weight stays off your neck. You should be able to talk comfortably. It should be on the shoulders. Roll out of it, inhale. Keep your right leg up. And then invite the left leg to join the right leg, coming into a low boat. Actually a high boat, because we're about to go into low boat right now. A little bit of momentum. 2 more. One thing about this movement, concentrate on 2 inches below the belly button. Whew. Now reaching forward. Open up the knees, keep the feet close together, press into the outside edges of the feet, and you can use a little bit of momentum, right? If that's not accessible to you, you can totally use the hands, right? So you got 2 more to go. Meaning you can plant the hands like this and walk it back. So I'll do one like that just so you can see it. So you can do this, right? Knees open, inhale, reaching up. But if you want to test your mobility, range of motion, see how close the heels and the butt can get together, open up the knees, sit it back, and then reach it forward. Ooh. Inhale, reaching up. At the top, clasp your hands. Keep the shoulders relatively packed. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, half moon it to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale. 2 more. Weight stays in the heels. Shoulders, biceps by the ears. That's my half moon voice. Notice when you breathe deep, it does affect your voice, so that's awesome to know. It means you're engaging all of your lung capacity. Take a big inhale. As you exhale, drop it on down, just for 2 breaths. So, left hip is forward, right shoulder forward, weight in heels. Back to center, inhale. Exhale, other side. Squeezing the biceps against your head, like a headlock, but with your arms straight. Holding here, come back to center. Hands go to the small of the back. If you got tight back, tight hip, you can bring your feet apart. Otherwise, fingers point down. They're pretty much on the tailbone. Big inhale as you drift the hips forward. And then release. 2 more, just like that. So keep butt tight as you press the hips forward. 1 more. So we're looking for a more active back bend. Pressing hips forward, elbows draw together. We'll do 1 more. Pressing toes into the mat, pressing the hips forward, dropping the head back, relaxing the neck. Weight goes towards the heels, 2 breaths. Inhale, come out of it. Exhale, easy forward folds. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back. Let's get right into the other side. All right, so now you know what it's gonna be. So this isn't gonna be faster. It'll just be smoother because your body knows what's up. Roll through. Plank position. Inhale. Exhale. Really articulate through the body. Like you're learning this for the first time. I want you to over-articulate. Because like if you were learning a language, that's the best way you can learn it, is overemphasize the words, the letters. Same thing with the body. Last one, coming up to the top. Ooh, right hand goes to the side. Left foot, and then just pick it up. You might be here, right? Maybe that'll be you. Or you might go a little bit higher because you know what the end picture is going to be like. Stabilize the hip. On the last one, pick it up. And you got to concentrate. Touch the foot. Ooh, and then plant the right palm, articulating through. Boom. Stepping. Turn the left toe out. Reach back. You want a breath pattern with that? So do I. Inhale, pick it up. Exhale as you contract. Plant the foot. Inhale, turn left big toe out. Exhale. 1 more. Moving through it. Cat-like. Inhale. Squeeze a little bit. Exhale. Contract. Plant it. Inhale. Exhale. Ooh, and I really want you to reach with that arm. Not that arm, but your arm. Inhale. Send it back. Feels great. Tippy toes again, right? Like we did an upward dog. Exhale. Inhale. Ooh, yeah. Hold this here for about 2 breaths. Outside edge of the foot. Take a big inhale. As you exhale, that was amazing. Drop it on down, so plant the knee, just like this. Inhale, exhale, reaching back. Inhale, forward. Bend the knee, touch a foot, high five. I'm not sure you would call that a high five. And don't do that in class if you're a yoga teacher. That would be weird. So, tap foot. Inhale, reach up. So I'm really stretching. Exhale, scooping the belly. This one feels good. Left hamstring stretch. Inhale, brushing, scooping, sweeping, capturing the foot. Last one. Sit the hips back. Left leg is straight. Hamstring stretch. My hips are relatively square. Torso is rotating slightly. Inhale, reaching forward. Now it's time to catch the dragon's tail. My knee, your lead knee, is tracking your toe. Right arm is relatively straight. Send the hips forward. Open the chest. Option to look behind you. Maybe squeezing with thumb, pressure point. Let it go, like frozen. Come back to center. Forward fold position. Left hand underneath the nose. So if you got to do that, to make sure you have the right alignment, do so. From here, elbow, and then option to reach up. Inhale. Exhale. I just like putting my right hand on top for a reference point. One more. And the last one, we're going to hold it. So make sure your hips stay relatively square. It's hard to visualize, but I bet the hand that's in the floor, the one that's posted, you're going to have to send the opposite hip slightly forward. I'm just guessing. Because yeah, I can tell, I limited my range of motion because if I let that hip open up, it'll be too easy. As you exhale, you know what's up. Transition, station, nation, drop it on down to your Skandasana. Inhale as you rotate. Exhale, reverse. Just working through that. This one feels, again, all of this feels amazing, but when you can go from Skandasana to reverse Skandasana, you are getting the inside, outside of the hip. You are getting the inside, outside edges of the feet. You are getting the lead hip. I mean, this is where it's at right here. Feels dope. On the last one, come back through. Little alignment points. Make sure your weight is roughly, relatively, firmly into the right foot. Left leg is going to be straight, but you can elevate if you need to. Use your fingertips, use a block. Big inhale as you exhale, coming through to reverse Skandasana. The right foot's got to turn out 90, right? So that'll help you rotate back. On this particular reverse Skandasana, keep your hands planted. Breathe into the leg. Whoo. Right hand, thigh, look forward, take a big inhale. As you exhale, you squeeze the core, it'll start to send the leg through. Keeping the core tight, that's how you get your leg through, and doing yoga every day. This position, you're gonna plant the left hand behind you, you're gonna work to the ball of the right foot, reaching forward. Here we go, inhale. Exhale, because your body is naturally rotating. It's going to go to the outside edge of the left foot. It's like I'm sweeping something. As you exhale, reaching for the leg, the foot. The foot is part of the leg. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale. Whew. One more. Here we go. Last one. We're going to hold it, stack it, flip it, rotate your bottom hand outward as if you're opening a jar of vegan pickles, which they should already be vegan. Take a big inhale. As you exhale, drop it on down. Right foot still planted. And don't be like me. Go to the ball of your right foot. If you need to bend the knee, do that. Otherwise, inhale, lengthen. Here's a little tip. As you exhale, your hamstring and your back muscles will naturally lengthen. You ain't got to do too much other than breathe. Keeping the legs as they are, right foot stays planted. You're just going to rock back using the breath. So on the exhale, when I deflate is when the legs are going to come closer to the ground. Inhale brings me up. Making the breath a little bit longer. Exhale. Woo, it's like a ride. of yoga. It's a yoga ride. Last one. I thought that was the last one. Inhale. I was having a good time. Hold it. So my knees are relatively together. Hands can be planted down, but I can talk comfortably. You could hang out here, you know, and chat with somebody while you're getting your stretch on. You could be like, I'm doing yoga, and having a conversation. Take a big inhale, roll it through. The left leg's pretty much going to stay out. Right leg will meet left leg. High boat to low boat. Kind of like a V up here. I'm going to reach through. High to low. Swooping my arms out like a yoga angel. Last one. Sweeping through. Now I have to concentrate. Engage your pelvic floor. Muli alla bandha. Yes. That's the one. Reaching forward. Stand up. Sit down. And you can use your hands on this one if you need to, but I'm scooping up. Reaching up. A little mini back bend at the top. Drop it on down. Reaching up. Holding here. This time, what you're going to do is you're going to keep the palms together. Left or right thumb's going to be on top. Squeeze the bicep. This is going to limit the stretch a little bit, but it's all good. Inhale, lengthen, exhale. Your goal is to keep the weight in the heels. Keep your palms together. This is how they traditionally did half moon back in the day. It's more challenging though. Last one, hold it here for 2 breaths. Palms stay together, fingers stay together. Weight in the heels. Inhale, center. Exhale. Come back to center this time. Your fingers are gonna face up. So it's gonna be a little bit more of a wrist stretch on this one. Press the hips forward. Two more. If you have to open up the feet, you can. Oh, it's a fantastic shoulder opener. Moving in and out of it. Last one. Best 1, 2 breath. Whew. Big inhale at the top. Exhale, drop it down. Step back. Downward dog, take a knee. Okay, players, here's what we're gonna do. Are you ready for 1 breath, 1 movement, 3 times through, 6 times total? Right, left, right, left, right, left. We're gonna get started. Plant the palms. Tuck back toes, energize. Inhale, roll through. 1 breath. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, this is gonna be the challenge. You're gonna pick up the foot, touch it. Ooh, exhale, articulate through. Right foot outside right hand. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale as you reach back, reverse Skandasana. Inhale, drop the left foot. Exhale as you reach back, straighten right leg. Inhale, reaching up, capturing the dragon's tail as you exhale. Inhale, right hand's gonna go to the mat. Breathe here. Inhale, left arm's gonna reach up, keep the hips square. Exhale, just a transition to Skandasana. Inhale, rotation station. Exhale, reverse Skandasana with hands planted this time. All good. Inhale, left hand to thigh as you exhale. Right leg's gonna shoot out. Boom. Set it down. Inhale, reaching left arm up. Exhale, reaching through, forward fold. Inhale as you rock. Exhale as you deflate. Inhale. Exhale, low boat. Inhale. High boat. Exhale. Reach through. Inhale, stand up. Exhale, grab left wrist. You can do whatever variation you want here. Player's choice, grabbing the wrist. So you can bring palms together. Fingers clasped. Hands go to the small of the back. Inhale. Inhale brings you out of it. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back. Roll. Here we go. Inhale. All the way to up dog. Exhale. Down dog. Here's the challenge. Inhale. Touch the foot. Exhale. Left foot outside left hand. Inhale, reaching up. Reverse Skandasana. Exhale. Drop the knee. Breathe. Reach back as you exhale. Inhale, reaching up. Coming into the capturing of the dragon. Exhale, left hand goes where the nose is. Coming into your forward fold position. Inhale, right arm reaches up. Exhale, easy transition for you. Skandasana. Inhale as you rotate. Keep the hands planted this time. Exhale, outside edge of left foot. Inhale, right hand to thigh. Squeeze the core, you know what's up. That's how you're gonna get it through. Exhale. Right foot stays planted. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, a little momentum. Exhale, deflate. Inhale, low boat, high boat. Reach back into your low boat. Exhale, up. Reach through. Stand up. Player's choice at the top. This time you're going to go half moon to the right, so you can clasp the hands. Inhale, center. Exhale, other side. Back to center. Hands go to the small of the back. Press the hips forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. A little bit quicker, second time around. Less cueing. Roll. Plank. Up dog. Down dog. Balancing dog as you capture the foot or touch it. Roll through. Step, big dragon. Reach up. Inhale, outside edge of back foot. Exhale, one breath, one movement. Hamstring stretch. Inhale, reaching up. Capture the tail. Exhale, plant palm. Forward fold. Inhale. Exhale, transition. Skandasana. Inhale, rotate. Palms stay planted this time. So you can use that as a way to kind of lean into your hip. Ooh, that's one of my favorite ones. Plant left hand, left thigh. Inhale as you exhale. Shoot it through. Inhale, reaching up. Ooh, inhale, right hand goes back, reaching up. Reaching forward. Forward folds. Inhale, deflate. Inhale, high boat. Reaching back. Concentrate, engage. Pelvic floor. Ooh. Inhale, stand. That's the one. Grab wrist. Grab wrist. Back to center. Press the hips forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back. Here we go. Down dog. Up dog. Down dog. Balancing dog. Roll it through. Dragon. Inhale, reach up. Reverse. Exhale, hamstring stretch. Inhale, capture dragon. Exhale, plant palm. Center. I'm doing like a little tracking thing to help my alignment because there's no mirror. As you exhale, transition through using your hands. Inhale, unwinding, uncorkscrewing. Getting into the hip, outside edge of foot turned out. Right hand to thigh, shoot it out. Left hand planted. Inhale, ball the foot, don't forget about that. Exhale, I'm just gonna swoop. Rock it back, inhale. Weight on the shoulders. Don't mess up this side, Maddie. High boat, power boat. Exhale, low boat, kind of like a V up. A little bit of momentum, squeeze your core. Whew. Reach through, inhale. Clasp hands, palms together. Grab the wrist, do what you gotta do. Half moon. Inhale, as you exhale, keep the weight in the heels. This time, fingers up, press hips forward. Exhale, forward fold. Guess what, this is the last time through. Pretty much just gonna do the breath, so just roll with me, you know what to do. Down dog to up dog. Squeeze at the end. Exhale, down dog, inhale. Whoo. Exhale, dragon, reverse, one breath. Exhale, hamstring. I really want you to reach and move. Inhale, dragon's tail, boom. Exhale, look, plant it. This hand's gonna track up the wrist, up the forearm, up the bicep, just like that. Transition through. Skandasana, inhale to rotation. Exhale, oh, it's amazing. Left hand, left thigh, shoot it through. Right hand, get on the ball of the left foot. That's the best part. Reaching forward. Actually, all of it's the best part. Exhale, inhale, exhale. Foot might touch, might not. Power boat. Like a V-up. But slow and controlled. Whew. Thank you, Pilates. Stand up. Left, right, center. You can go a little bit deeper on this time. Forward fold. All right, last side. Step back. Let's roll. Inhale. Exhale. 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 Inhale. Whew. Exhale. Inhale, grab wrist. Exhale, half moon. Your variation, clasp hands. Fingers together, palms together. Hands a little small at the back. Inhale, press hips forward. Exhale, forward fold. Step back, drop it on down. Come into comfortable seated position. Easy twist. Left arm up. Take a little twist. About 2 breaths. I encourage you to deepen your cool down on this one. I don't know if you are going to do 3 rounds or if you're going to go 4, 5, 6, 7, but if you do, then spend more time in either a supine twist, laying down, or you can do it seated, but spend a little more time in a twist. Give yourself a little mini back bend and then a forward fold of some sort. We're going to finish with a little bit of Shatoli breathing. So this one, you're going to purse the lips slightly, and it's imagine like you're sucking air through a straw. If this is not readily available for you, then you can just take a big inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. We're going to aim for 30 seconds. Now, you'll be surprised when you do this that you're going to be able to breathe a little bit longer and deeper. So just kind of shake it out. Time will start in 3, 2, I did. That was 30 seconds inhale, 20 seconds exhale. No more than 15 rounds. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you have a blessed, wonderful, powerful day, and that you take the energy you've created on your mat and use that to connect with yourself, loved ones, or somebody you maybe just meet. Be friendly and nice to them. Thank you so much. See you next time. Namaste.